Hey Firebot and Twitch and everyone getting along. Hi, how are you everyone? How's everyone? Hi Cowboy Cadence and Josh and Bob and Josh, congrats on first, unless Bob secretly got it. And hi Red and hi Valkus, welcome. I'm so glad you could make it. I know you've been doing a lot, so I'm glad you can make any of it. And Dawn, if you're still here, I hope you're doing well or getting some sleep at least, because sleep is important. Which I actually realized I should have set this up earlier, but I should show you all the art Dawn made. I actually have a surprising amount of Monday art stuff now. I have art. I'm always like, wow, I have art. More than art, plural. But yeah, I should show you all quickly and then we can talk stuff and I can explain what happened. The tea today though, before I get the art up, is Earl Grey with honey, as always to start the stream. Ooh, you have chamomile, Bob? Fantastic. Okay, art, got it. Here we go. Yay! So this is the art Dawn made. Isn't it cute? Very pink. I'm very pink. It's very pink. It's very cute. Good times. Yeah, as I asked specifically for the field guide to tea and field guide to frogs. And look at the frog heart in the corner. I was like, oh my gosh, it's very cute. So I just had to give the shout out because that's great stuff. Gotta love when you get cute art. I did commission this and it's very lovely and I appreciate it. Yay. Okay, back on track. Once I delete that, there we go. Cool. Yeah, wait, the tea is slightly overbrewed, but you know, that happens. Tea happens, and you learn new things about the tea. Oh, you reposted it, Josh? Thank you. Yeah, it's so cute. I was all like, oh, what is Sprout doing? We'll deal with that later. Hi, Bushy Nerd, good to see you. I'm just noticing that the text is really small over here, which it shouldn't be. I'll have to fix that later because that gets to be fixed. Yay, I'm glad you had to see the art, Dawn. It was very cool of you, and I appreciate the skep. It's very cute. But okay, back on track. So I think I broke stuff, is what I'm seeing. So I realized after the last stream that the automated ads likely hit a lot of people and probably a lot of people missed the ending, and I was all, oh, that's a problem. Yes, Red, so much stuff. So I was all, okay, it makes sense in Firebot to snooze, like what we do in other streams, to make sure that the second set of ads aren't a problem for just the end of stream talk. Yes, so much stream jank, Valkus. And I was all, yes, okay. What I had previously, which I think I'll go back to and just suffer the consequences, was we had a timed event. So every 3,600 seconds, it would do the whole bot warning, and then the ads would play during the break. And that was been working pretty well, just we didn't have ads until, last week. So we're getting used to that still. And so we were like, okay, if we move it from a timed event to a start of stream event, which are different things within Firebot. Let me pull it up so I can remember what I'm talking about. So right now, for example, the break timer was a time-based event, and then so we moved it to traditional events. And that should have been fine. We copied and pasted everything over with the same commands with a different delay. And so it should have been fine and not impacted stuff here, and we should have had the ads go during the 5-minute timer as usual, and it shouldn't have been a problem. And yes, thank you, the bot, for the reminder and the de-shrimping. And so I'm not sure what it did. So we're gonna have to go back and see why that was a problem, because it hasn't been a problem until now. Gotta love having new stream problems, or as I always say, the scuff to bless the stream, which Bob is right. Has everyone hydrated? I'm gonna have some more tea actually. So yeah, like I have for most stream starts, we've been sort of settling into a 2 tea schedule for streaming. So I have Earl Grey hot with honey right now. That's my favorite to start. I usually have about half the cup by break. And then for the second half of stream, I will have nettle tea because it's not caffeine. Earl Grey is delicious, Bob. Exactly. I love it because it's so invigorating and bright. And I'd rather have chai. I admit right now I've been having a bit of a sore throat today. You can have cold Earl Grey. We've considered doing cold brew with it, Red. So you can have it cold, or you can just have cold Earl Grey. Ooh, you've been having Earl Grey green tea, Bob? I'm like distracted by tea thoughts. That sounds delicious. But yeah, so the classic Picard style Earl Grey hot Monday style with honey, and it's just soothing and nice. I'd prefer chai, I admit, but at least today it's been kind of cold out. It's kind of blustery. It's like perfect chai weather, and I really want chai, but we take chai with milk, and you don't really want to have a lot of milk drinks before talking for several hours, right? But it's so tempting. We make really, really gingery chai. It's we use Chetna Bakan's recipe from Great British Bake Off, and it's really gingery and it's really cardamom-y, and it ends up kind of tasting like Fruit Loops, if that makes sense, like in a good way. Like it's not like a sugary sweet drink, but it's so tasty. You're still not a milk and tea person. You make your chai with no milk. Totally fair, Bob. Totally fair. No, there's no wrong way to have a tea. And actually, chai has such a unique and short history. I was researching it for some other fun stuff. It's not a happy history, if we're being honest. But the interpretations of chai that we have now definitely all deserve their own space. And there's nothing necessarily inherently wrong with having chai with or without milk. What matters is that you're respecting the history of chai, I think is fair. I don't know how to explain how intense chai's history is without like pulling out slideshows, because I was looking into it and going, wow, there's a lot of not super fun history, to put it mildly, with the history of chai, but a lot of also reinvention and reincarnation and sort of joy of tea. And I think that's a good story to know about. Hi, Autolus! Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so, we have a raid? Wait, what? Is it really a raid? That's what's going on with my everything today. I accept that. And look, I am assuming that a certain person is followed, which, thank you kindly. I think I broke everything. Yeah, I think I broke everything, because that should be a different image. Is this an OBS issue? You gotta realize, I have not touched my account since last week, so there shouldn't be any changes. Yeah, I think so too, Bob, that my follower notification turned into a raid. I don't want to fight it right now. I think we'll just accept the new rating follower issue. It should have, I think, OBS updated. That's what I think happened. Hot raid. At least it's entertaining, like this is, I've got my cup of tea. We're all having a good time. It's a good way to sort of end the holiday weekend in the US, at least. It's gonna be entertaining. Like, I'm noticing that I think everything is broken, because like the chat should be bigger. That should be what is going on? What even happened? At least my mic's working. I mean, is my audio at least understandable? I did an audio check 10 minutes ago, and I feel like now I'm all, is it coming through okay? Did I break other things in new and exciting ways? Which, speaking of breaking, actually, right after last week. So for those of you who don't know what's going on and haven't read the pinned message, you're going to go lurk, Bob? Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk. Have a good dinner. Oh, be bigger chat. Yes. And that's a cool highlight red. That's really, really pretty. I don't know if you did that as a redeem or not. It's just the highlight. I haven't seen that highlight color before, and I'm all, that's shiny. And my colors, it's coming off as pink and purple. So for those of you who don't know and have not read the pinned message, this is a Hollow Knight item randomizer. Oh, it's a bit spend. Well, thank you, Red. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know anything yet for all the bit stuff, different colors, but it's pretty. That's what matters here. It's very, very pretty. And thank you kindly, Red. But yeah, so this is a Hollow Knight item randomizer, third time explaining it's the charm. This is for the Happy Couple %, which is one of my favorite achievements in Hollow Knight. We're trying to get the best Hollow Knight couple together, yay! And this is day 3 of it, and we've made some progress. Last time, for those that is going to be funny now. Okay, if that's a new follower, well, thank you very much for the follow. Congrats on being a follow raid, and hi, Chai, good to see you, good to see you. This is going to be hilarious. I broke OBS. I see much editing of OBS in my future. I did not update OBS, so... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I could swear, I would have sworn by now. I am so serious. Okay, so back on track. Happy couple achievement. We're working on it. The weird thing is that we did very well. I think I made a lot of nice progress last time. I fought Mantis Lords with only 1 hit. Very good. I usually do 0 to 2 hits for the battles. That was a nice job. And then I totally died to Soulmaster. And right after doing that boss... Oh, I use Fudgesicles, Valkas, but Fudge Monkeys is excellent. I can do Fudgesicles, I can do Fiddlesticks. I learned that today I could do Succotash. But I can't actually swear. I cannot swear when the model is up. I have to, like, prep myself to actually swear. I should say I swear like a sailor when I'm home, so I don't know where this is coming from. I think it's like I'm on duty, you know, so I gotta be serious and public facing, and so I'm all cannot swear. I must say, oh no, fine. But we got a lot of items last time, and then after the fight, I was all, this is really weird. Why did I lose to Soulmaster? Because Soulmaster is not a really hard boss. It's just kind of a weird boss, you know? It'll make more sense when we get there. But I fought him a bunch over the week just to check, and I think what's actually going on is I have a 10-year-old or older. We don't know how old this controller is. It's at least 10 years old. And the controller's left joystick is sliding. And so I can't hold a grip very well. And so I think I was having input problems. So we're working on replacing my controller so I don't crash and burn. But we kind of expected this. We had a no buying gear rule before streaming. You know that pain, Valkus. I'm sad you also know that pain. It is awkward. But we know we worked on trying to prep the analog. Yeah, the controller just pain is so real red. And hopefully with this, I fought the boss like 6 times this week with no problem. So of course that means we'll have new and exciting problems on the stream today. But again, last time before I get started, oh yes, we did do the baking soda paste. And it doesn't feel as slippery. Yes, last chance to warn for everyone, if you haven't seen the pin, definitely this is going to be one non-stop Hollow Knight spoiler. The Hollow Knight people in chat in particular are worse than me when they show up. I think it's great. They say it's just great lore info, but we are one non-stop spoiler. So if you're interested in playing this game, keep that in mind. And then also, if you have any kind of fear of bugs, dark spaces, and horrible noises, this is not necessarily the game for you. It is also slightly light sensitive for those who are photosensitive. I am not sure how I can play this game, but you know, better to cover all the warnings, make sure everyone's safe. And also last chance to grab a daily sticker before I forget to say a reminder. If you get 50 stickers, you get to pick a game for me. Well, I get to give last say because of my eyes, but you can get a sticker no matter what. And stickers are great. I mean, stickers. I actually don't have enough stickers. I have some really cute stickers here, and I never use them enough. Watch a mute with your eyes closed. That works. It's not, I don't think it's super scary if you're afraid of bugs. There's 2 areas that are pretty bad for people. In general, where we're going, it's not going to be, it's pretty low risk for people. But when I'm in the bad areas, waterways, deep nest, I'll give warnings. But we shouldn't be going there today. I am expecting to go, I need to go finish Soul Sanctum, which is a pretty not risky area except for your eyes if you have photosensitive warnings. And then, especially the fight. The fight is very, very flashy. And then after that, we're going to go to Crystal Peak, which is very pretty and kind of horrible in its own way, but very pretty. Okay, let me grab my controller. But I hope everyone's doing super well, that you have coffee or tea or cocoa, or whatever sounds right to you. I'd be curious if anyone else is having tea type things besides me and Bob. I'm going to get some tea quickly, and then I'll turn on Hollow Knight and we'll get started. Gotta love finding all the problems with stream. At least we're finding it out now, you know, like if there's going to be a problem starting, we're aware, it's going to be okay. And we're going to all get a good laugh out of the Raider follows for the rest of the stream, and that'll give me a good number of giggles. Okay, switch over. Oh, you have root beer? Oh, it's so cool, Val, because I love a good root beer, actually. And then you had some Cinnaspice tea. Ooh, what's Cinnaspice tea? So is it just like cinnamon tea, or how does that quite work? Is it game capture? Set everybody up. Let's see if the audio is a problem now. That'll be fun. New and exciting challenges. Gotta love them. All right. Rest in prod. Yes, Red. Rest in prod. Okay. So let me switch everybody up, because I have learned my lessons of the past. We've had too many cases where I learned the hard way that Hollow Knight has to be dead center or I crash into everything, which is a good time. All right, back we go. See how this, I'm very curious to see how this goes. Oh, it's cinnamon with a honey under texture? That sounds lovely. All right, so for those of you who don't know what's going on, I also did a little bit of some updating. So let's go and look at our stuff. Make sure it's actually coming through on screen. And Hollow Knight should be pretty quiet for right now, but if you can't hear anything, please let me know. That's soothing honey tea sounds fantastic, Valkus. and I hope you're feeling better. Is everyone under the weather? It's definitely a day to be a bit sick. I have a bit of a sore throat, but I think that's just the humidity, as usual. But thanks to these wonderful power of low-value charms, I am incredibly overpowered right now. The weather is definitely overhead. Yes, it is Tuesday. So this is a ridiculous build that you cannot get in the main game at all. The Cloud, for example, is from Defender's Crest, and then I also have Unbreakable Strength. I have extra health. We have extra spells that I'm not going to be able to use for this battle. I get soul when I'm taking damage, and I can just get money flown to me, and I can damage people when I'm healing myself. Also, I can hit harder, and further too. It's like, realistically, this should be fine. This should be a walk in the park. Will it be? No. I'm still wondering how I actually died last time, because it was weird. No. Yes, good stretch reminder from the bot day moon. Always good. Gotta remember to de-shrimp. And then also just to show everyone, I still only have... I've had 1 pale ore, and we need all 6. We still have the same amount of nail upgrades. We've done 2 of the 4 nail upgrades. And we are currently in City of Tears. I'm about in the center of the map. And the dark looming eyeballs, that's me. Well, that's my shade. I'm semi-healthy. You're trying to keep your mind out of dark places. Totally fair. I'm glad you're taking it easy, though, Valkas. If anyone here has earned it, everyone's earned it, and you deserve, like, double rest. Please rest. Please get all the rest. You can enjoy watching me flail about in Hollow Knight. I mean, I know where I'm going. I'm just feeling frustrated. Because this shouldn't be that big of a battle, and yet, here we are. So, what we're gonna do is go this way. Because now I have Nail, or I have Claw. I'm so excited to have Claw. It's just so nice to have Claw again. Like, thank goodness. Oh, Claw is the ability that lets me climb stuff so I can climb walls. And I have Super Neum, also known as Crystal Dash. Yay! Okay, let's go fight people. Come on. I'm trying to remember what I have. You know, it's like, wait, what do I have again? Stuff. I've been playing on a different file, which is kind of actually emotionally weird. No longer known as Crystal Dash. So what I have is I was using and fighting the boss on my old file. I feel like this is a very sentimental thing. Almost everyone I know has, like, their original Hollow Knight file. So my 93%, my first file, is what I was playing on, which is slightly different than this. Hey, you. Please go away. I don't want to deal with you. I'm just going to climb the wall. No, thank you. Oh, no, no, no. I got stuff to do. No. I don't want to deal with any of this. Besides crashing into everybody. This is why I don't like Soul Sanctum. It's not like it's super hard. It's just that everything wants to crash into you, and most of them can teleport. And so you're like, really? Not again. Did I? Oh, I did do that, so I can keep going. Like, none of it's super hard. It's really not a hard area. Come on. Come on. Down you go. There we go. Alright, so I am going to focus for this battle because I literally cannot. Given how things have been going from the last battle, I need to have full focus, so I will not look at chat until the battle's over. However, I am giving an absolute... Thank you, Red, thank you. It's like all enemies spring it like it's Takeshi's Castle. Exactly, Tuesday. It's so just everyone everywhere all at once when you're used to not teleporting enemies. Fine. So I'm going to give an actual serious photosensitivity light flashing warning for the second half of this battle. Oh no. You unlocked your tablet and it synced to your phone, which had this stream up and it echoed. Fantastic. Gotta love tech, Valkus. But yeah, so the second half of stream, or second half of battle, you will know it's the second half because we will go into a different area. It'll be very, very obvious when the second half hits. And I'll do my best, but it's... I should explain. The second half of the battle is somewhat RNG based for how much happens. So I'll do my best, but there's nothing I can really do besides survive. With that, wish me luck. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on, let's do this. Come on. New. Alright, that's part 1. Okay, fine. Da-da-da-da-do. Come down and fight me. Here's part 2. Come on. Come on. Is this actual? Wait, what? 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 Are you kidding me? Okay, so that was like half the difficulty of what I've been doing. No, seriously. Okay, I should explain. So, thank you, Cowboy Cadence. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Tuesday. I totally crashed and burned last week, so I was all like, yeah, it'll be super hard. And I was fighting it nail only, no magic, but with a higher nail and a few fewer upgrades. So I thought it would be... It's been twice as long every other battle that I've done, so I thought this would take a while. Cool! Okay, so I have been warned by Tuesday. I haven't been told much, but I've gotten the hint very clearly that I need to clear this zone. Now, does that mean I need to get Elegant Key? I don't know, but we've at least got the first area, and we're gonna go fight some people and see if I can get the other items. This area is slightly annoying. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Isaac, and everybody hydrate, and hi, good to see you. I just finished a boss, so my brain's all like, stop talking, right. Maybe I just thought you really needed the soul pillar. Thank you, Tuesday. Yeah, hello, Isaac, good to see you. I'm gonna go and explore this area. I don't do Soul Sanctum very often. I don't like it. It's not my idea of funsies. Okay, no, come on. Keep remembering they don't have certain things. So I'm trying to remember. Oh, there you. Thank you for the free soul. This is what I mean. They're just, everyone's gonna chase you in here. And, okay. But I can at least be a bug in a box. Yay, that's something. Alright. So that, I'm just checking the map, because there's one more item up here, and I'm trying to remember where. Don't think there's a hidden item here. Again, this isn't an, I know where I'm going, but the problem is that I don't, without compass, I can't do certain exact things. That being said, that was satisfying. Being able to just whack that. See the problem of everybody's coming to kill you now. But at least they give you a lot of soul. Alright, let's go back up. Because there's an item here. Oh. That's why I needed to be here. Thank you, Tuesday. Okay, so of the items that I needed, I wanted all of the abilities for movement, and this is the last movement ability. Now, no matter what, I can absolutely get to the achievement, and also I can move. I can go Noom, going vertically. Whee! I love Monarch Wings. It's just so pretty, too. Like, I have to go back and fight everybody to get out. Like, none of this is hard. It's just there's so many of them, you know? Like, you can't, like, catch your breath besides going up. Come on, let's go up. Let me go so I can heal. I'm out of my larval stage. Yes, I am. Okay, I did miss an item. I don't really feel like I need to go back. I just need to remember how to go back. This is not as easy as you would think. Also, I just really wanted to catch a break with that many ghosts. I think they're called, like, balloons or something. Like, they have a real name in-game, and I always forget what they're called because I just go, ghosty friends who hate me. We're not on good speaking terms. Okay, there we go. It was just money. I just couldn't remember what it was. There's usually a grub there, traditionally. Come on. Please stop teleporting in my face. I would greatly appreciate a break. Good news normally, yes, is that the Defender's Crest kills them automatically, so you can catch a little break, which is nice. Yay. Okay, so let me check the map since this is usually a safe spot. Alright, everything that we can reasonably get to minus one item is completed. Yay! Okay, so now I'm trying to decide where to... I'm going to go warp to a bench. And actually, those enemies spawn ever are mistakes and follies. I would believe that. I thought they were called, I feel like they're called like ghost balloons or something. I'm gonna get some tea. but there's so many different enemies in Hollow Knight that it's really easy to forget which ones. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Dirtmouth really fast because we're near the requirement amounts for Grubfather, so I wanted to go check on that really quickly. And also, hey Tiso, bye Tiso. And also there's some stuff I can check by Moloch. But I should check, yeah, I can't remember how many people have actually played Hollow Knight in here. I think it's Josh and Cavalcadence, and Tuesday. Tuesday has played Hollow Knight. Tuesday played after me, and so I got to see all of her learnings, and it was really cool. Hey Phil, good to see you! Oh, you've played too, Valkus, yeah. So we got a bunch of Hollow Knight players, and that's always cool. I think it's a cool thing to have a mix of people who are learning, and folks who are like, what's even happening? Because, you know, there's a lot to this game, and you learn a lot just by people noticing stuff. Like, there's always stuff that's new to learn in this game. Yeah, good to see you, Phil. Welcome in. You haven't missed too much. I'm apparently crashing into things, and we just defeated Soul Master, which went surprisingly fast. I was surprised at how fast that went. Okay, so I do get Grimchild, and I'll do other things. I don't think I have the Grimkin Flames on here, but you know, we can get another buddy, and that'll be fun, except for Fog Canyon. Oh, I need more. I want Distant Village Stag. I don't think I have that. So, oh, okay, so there's not much I really need here, but I can see what I got. So, yeah, I think it's just money. I appreciate money because I will need all of it. I need so much money. Dear goodness, the amount of money needed is non-trivial. I think I still need another 5,000-ish geo. So we're making good progress. That's pretty good. Okay, so since we're in a nice safe spot with the Grubbles, let's go and do a check. As we all, don't we all, Falcus, don't we all? Yay. Okay, so the nice thing is this opens a whole lot of stuff. It looks like I forgot to go. Did I not do okay, I must have missed the side things in Ancestral Mound. Well, we can do that. I'm gonna go and do Moloch really quick and recheck Ancestral Mound just to make sure. And then we will keep going and figure out where to go next. I was thinking Peak. I've got more than enough now that I could apparently bash into everybody, but I can do Peak for either entrance. So I might do the side entrance for Peak. Which is, I think it's cute. It's a nice little hidden entrance, which you don't necessarily see when you first play Hollow Knight. There's so many hidden things in this game. Like, keeping track of everything in Hollow Knight is no joke. Like, yeah, I can keep track of the map, but if I need specific things, it's nice to have compass and a rough idea of what you're looking for. It's a really big game. I remember getting so lost for a while. Like, I know Josh is all, I'm lost, which, valid. I was also, I'm lost. First time I played Hollow Knight, I basically looked at the map every few seconds because I was so scared and so lost. Like, I was always going, where am I? What am I? Who am I? What is this map and why am I dealing with it? Because it's a lot. Actually, can I just go back? I'll just go back. You know, I've never actually done this backwards. So why not? You know, as a treat. Because I don't feel like doing with Moloch. Why am I? Existing is a lot sometimes. Sometimes you just need a little break. Oh, I am higher than I thought I was. Whee! Well, I'm lower. I thought I was higher. I wasn't. Excitement. But I am glad that, you know, sometimes it's all you really need is to chill out and have a nice day. And sometimes it's hard to even chill out, and that's... Oh, hey, Grub. Hi, problem. That was nice. Yay, having an upgraded nail. This area is an... Oh, I forgot about you. There we go. Oh, hello, problems. Okay. All the explosions, all the time. Hollow Knight. It's not... If you're new to Hollow Knight and are going, this is too scary and I can't handle it, it's not normally this bad. This is late stage stuff. So many problem children. Yes, Tuesday. I feel like this isn't too bad. It's just visually a lot. Like, you look at it and you're going, what is happening? Why is everything orange? It's a lot. It's just visually a lot. Okay, I'm going to go back to Ancestral Mound really fast. Yeah, we're kind of in the backtracking stage of the game because I need to go basically everywhere in order to have a shot of finding the items I'm looking for. Because it could be anywhere. The real challenge with this, something I had not really considered the impact of, is that for the game in general, when you play, for a randomizer in this, there are 2 ways you can do randomizers, right? You can do archipelago, or are you thinking about nostalgic thoughts about pre-infected Crossroads Tuesday? But yeah, so there are 2 ways you can play this. You can either do a solo run like this, which is a pretty conventional solo run, or you can go and do an archipelago run, which is a shared item world randomizer where all the items across all the worlds are shared, and you can actually do that solo. And the nice thing about archipelago runs is it's very easy to figure out where your items are compared to solo runs like this. But the benefit of a solo run, and why I chose one instead, is that you get duplicate major items, which, given that apparently some of my major items are in really, really bad spots, like I did actually end up going to Deep Nest previously to get certain items, it is very, very nice to not have to worry about that. And yeah, you do get hints on Archipelago, so that's also very nice. Let's see what I got. Heavy Blow. Not a big deal, but nice. So, I don't know, I like working with the regular, this is what I'm used to, but I also fully agree that, like, there's benefits to both. It more depends on what kind of run you're doing. And we still do have a tracker log, so we get some benefit of information. So I have asked Tuesday if we get really, really stuck, because trying to find 6 items, or 5, across this much map is gonna be a while. And so I have told Tuesday, if I get horrifically lost and nothing's happening for a bit, I'm going to ask for a direction. I'm not going to ask for, like, intense clues, but a direction. So, next plan. You see all this pink? We're taking it over by force. So we're going there next. We're currently about in the center of the map, in the other side of Crossroads, and then we're going to bop over through a previously locked area and cause havoc. It'll be fun. But we still have to get through a little bit more infected Crossroads before it chills out. But it's another way to go. I am, though, grateful that I can get these Vengefly guys a little faster, because I do not like the explosions. They are not fun. They're just, like, mean exploding puppies. Which it's too mean to puppies, but they are so really ready to hang out with you and explode, and I don't like it. Like, they don't mean anything wrong, they're just doing their thing, but it's a secret tunnel. Yay. Yay, we have the lantern, we can do stuff, and enough money to pay the toll. There we go. So, this is the secret way. There's a couple routes into Crystal Peak. Just trying to see. Yes, let's go, and most seriously, there we go. Got a grub. What I got a journal. So this is the secret access, which normally go down a completely different route that's more visually obvious, but since this has a bunch of items, I just wanted to clear it first so I wasn't worried about it. That, and actually the main entrance is up here. So if you want to go back anyway, you can go back. Actually, can I reach that? Just trying to see. There's an item up here and I'm kind of want it, but I'm not sure if you can get to it from here. I can. And noom! Excellent. What do I get? This is kind of annoying to get to otherwise. Oh, yay. Not a problem, but it would be good normally. So this is Hera, one of the 3 Dreamers. You thought the jump was impossible, but hey, we did it! You still remember Valkus's first run with the Fate Grub? Yeah, Valkus, the Fate Grubs are terrifying. They're so terrible. So this is one of the 3 Dreamers. This would basically have the same effects as if backing up. So you saw how Infected Crossroads was Infected Crossroads. There are a couple ways that activates in the game, and getting one of the Dreamers is one of the activation routes. I had another thing happen. I think that was getting Monarch, and so, no, it wasn't for Monarch. I think I got another Dreamer, and so we have different problems. And so now, nothing changes, but we at least have one more item. If we were doing a normal game where I was trying to complete the game, that would be important. As I'm not planning to complete the game, it doesn't matter. But it's nice to have, you know? I can always decide later that I do want to defeat the game, but I had not planned to beat the game. Alright, I did get this area. So, oh, I missed an item. Yes, we have priorities. It's because this is taking so long, I don't have any intentions of beating the game, but we're gonna get way further than we would normally, in terms of just, like, coverage of the game for just a randomizer. Like, normally randomizers, you don't do this much of the game. You do a lot less. But hey, as Josh said, we have priorities. And we got stuff to do. And places to climb. Whee! And people to annoy. As I do. Whee! I'm gonna wait. Because I want to bop this friendo. And get that soul. Yes, how's everyone's weekends going? Having a good time? Getting some relaxing in before the week officially starts? Oh, my timing. So it goes. Off just by the barest of hitbox edges. Not like I haven't done this before. This was so scary to me the first time I played it, though. Like, it was like, oh my gosh, we're Newman. What is going on? What is happening? And then it's just, oh, we're out. Oh, it was a productive day for you, Josh? That's great. Glad to hear it. I feel like today was not super productive for me, mainly because I was going, am I going to have to practice this boss a bunch more? And then it was fine. Ooh, love key. Not that I really liked fighting the collector, but you know, it's an option. Oh, we can do this. Why not? Let's do a challenge room. Okay. Whee! Okay. Oh, it was a lazy day for you, Valkus? Nice. Sometimes you just need a chill day to recuperate from the week. And I feel like a lot of people, no matter like, even if you had a good Thanksgiving, it's a lot of a day, you know? Try to remember what to do. Try to remember this pattern. Ah, well, close enough. There we go. And there we go. Sometimes you just gotta bop into a laser for a good reward. That was not a good reward, though. I want my money back. Oh, well. At least it wasn't a big deal. After not sleeping last night, it was a good day to make pot roast. Oh no, Bougie Root Nerd. I hope it was tasty, though. I mean, I feel like pot roast is at least a good slow day meal. You set it up and you forget it. But has it just really been just kind of an insomnia weekend? I also had pretty bad sleep. I got sleep, but it was not quality sleep. It was sleep that happened. Which is why I should drink more tea and everybody should hydrate. Yay, tea. Oh, sleep, but yes, potatoes. Ooh, bougie nerd, yes. I realized I should ask, on here, would you prefer bougie, nerd, nerd? All sound great. Better to ask, though. So I realized I did not ask. A lot of people here, I definitely know a bunch of the people's nicknames, so, like, should check. Okay. When in doubt, more lasers! Whee! Can fight their lasers okay. Have trouble with bashing into people. The Escalator Tuesday. Well, that works. Because I can do heck. Come on. At least I can heal up. Go. Let's see what we get. That would have been nice if we didn't already have the tram pass. So what do you got for me, Cornifer? Any good deals? Nope. But I continue to fund you anyway. I'm going to first go this way. So for those of you who don't know this area, this is the access route to Dartmouth. And so I want to complete that first. And actually, more importantly, I need to go check how many eggs I have. Because I want to see what Gigi will give me. And that's right over here. Whee! It's a good time. And we can go check out the room of fakities. Oh, I'm a little high. I'm gonna bash. Oh, okay, not too bad, but embarrassing. Like, you know, you're like, I just know I'm gonna hit my head. Then I do. So it goes. The game is generally pretty generous with the hitboxes. Duplicate items do give you some Geno or Essence Tuesday. It depends on the item. There we go. Let's go drop down. Drop down into the fake grub room. Oh, I hate these. I will, no matter how upgraded I am, I always hate those little guys. I think their official name is Crystal Hunter. And no, they are not friends. They are horrible. Okay, let's see. We can see the not friend, which is other. But there is still an item back here, so I should still check it. And it's money. Yay, money. I mean, I need it, but still. Yay, money. Yay. Actually, does this impact? No, not really. That's fine. God, I love this game. Trying to throw you all the twists and turns at every corner. And sometimes it really succeeds. Like, I'm still thrown by the collector as a battle. That battle is something else. Alright, there we go. So now we get the access all the way back to Dartmouth. It's convenient. It's great. And it means actually what I might do, first to Gigi. Since this opens things up, I might go and do Howling Cliffs. Ooh. I don't think I have anything I can get, but it's worth a shot. So I don't remember how many... I should have counted the eggs, but I need to go check that again. I got money. Cool. How many eggs do I even have? No eggs. That's why. Okay. Well. We'll come back with more egg. Thank you. Do this room again, because, yeah, there's Jin. And, alright. I'm going to check briefly if I can... Oh. If I can get to Howling Cliffs conveniently from here. I should be able to, but there's one way to find out. Yeah, get the stretch and the hydrates. Sure, why not? And I am doing these, they're not quite in order, yes, but I'm trying to open up certain things to make things easier because Howling Cliffs doesn't really have a super hard boss, and there's a lot of items. You can't stretch because I encourage you to eat more potatoes. Fair, but, you know, can stretch in spirit. But yeah, let me explain what's going. I feel like I always forget to not show the map because I'm all, oh yeah, I know where I'm going. So this area here, this very black area is Howling Cliffs. And why I'm taking a break here is I've basically covered the lower section of Peak. And so it's a good stopping point to finish doing stuff because there's a boss, mid-boss in here that's not super hard, but can slow me down if I do a bad job. And given how weird my boss fighting's been, to me it makes more sense to open that up, get that started. Now I can easily zoom between the two without trouble. And this area is slightly annoying, but it's so full of items that I should be able to quickly get a bunch of stuff and see if it can help me to go back. So there is a method here. It may not make a lot of sense without seeing the map, but it's something, you know? And this is actually really cool. I thought this was one of the neatest little secrets of the game, was that you come all the way back here. I'm trying to remember which way to go, though. Am I going the wrong way? I always forget which is the right way. This is the right way, yeah. So you, in the game, the first time you do this, it feels really, really weird, because you're like, oh, I'm going back. And then, so this is the actual start of the game if you haven't seen Hollow Knight before. Like, hello, YouTube, and welcome to Hollow Knight. We're starting the stream. Okay, but actually, you see here? You go up. You can't reach this when you first start the game, but now you can go up. And that's just so cool the first time you do it. You're like, wow, I'm so smart. And it's really satisfying. Though it is nice to have Monarch wings, doing this without Monarch, it's not fun. It's really, really not fun. And a cool thing is actually you can fall off of here and go back to Dartmouth, which I think is also very cool. Right, it might send you back to Star King's Pass, but anyways, that's how you go back without having to go all the way through. You've done it before and it does feel bad. Oh no. But hey, we're here and we can do stuff. Actually, I haven't tried this in a bit. I'm just trying to see. There's a route up here that I kind of want to attempt. Not Gorb, not you. I'll go back. Yes. Hi, Gorb. Ascend. I first want to get the bench. Just right over here. And get our lovely bench. Get some health back. Say hi to one of our effective adoptive family members. One either ascends with Gorb or descends far enough to meet Motto. Yes. Motto, there are 3 brother warriors around Hollow Knight, and you meet them all over the course of the game. And it's a cute hidden thing to try and find them all and get all the abilities. But here, we're getting a map we don't need. Fantastic. But it's still nice of Motto to try. It's a thought that counts. Whee! Have our little fight, get our map we don't need, back on track. Just checking on something really quickly, because I'm a little concerned about some bot visibility. There we go. Okay, there we go. Back on track. And also forgot, bow. Gotta bow. That's important. Okay. Do I feel like fighting Gorb right now? Gorb is not hard. It's doing it with only nail is slightly annoying because I don't have a spell that's a good match against him. Come on. There's a thing right here, so I wanted to get that. Yes! That's nice, though. Upgraded spell. Yay! I will take that. Okay. Do I do it? Do I go for Gorb? Do we ascend? I don't wanna. I can do this battle. It's just, I'm weirded out by how my boss battles are going. But he is right here, and I am right by the bench. But I am Gorb. Alright, let's do it. Seriously? Fine. Okay, at least we're doing fine on heals. Okay, we are at 3. Okay, that worked. I keep on forgetting that I'm stronger right now than I think I am. Like, I am needlessly overpowered. That's okay. Yay! We ascended. What do we get? Essence. Yay! I actually should go back to the seer at some point and see what I can do. Okay. To do ascend. Yes. So can't get up there. Let's keep just looking over the map. I really need to check items as I go, because did I miss one? Oh, I did miss one. It's very, very easy to forget something here, and it's really annoying to come back in certain spots. So getting the items as you go is kind of important. It's not as bad right now because I have Monarch, but I've done this without Monarch wings, and let's just say it is the slowest descent you will ever see, because you're just so scared of dropping one item from your list. And some of these are very, very small access points, as you'll see. Whee! It's like, see this? See how tiny this is? This is bigger than some of them get. Come on, please show up. Oh, dash slash, nice. And thank you for hitting me. That's very kind of you. But all the way down this map are going to be very small, little teeny spots to get to. And you have to find all of them. See where we're going. Okay, I've covered all the upper stuff. I'm going to just bash into every single little guy today. Yes. Boss is fine. Little guys, not so much. Okay. Basically, I mean, it's just you have to keep on searching and make sure you don't miss anything. Which is really easier said than done, especially without compass. Yeah, Master's Glory, that's nice. Actually, I can do Jody. Can I? Let's see. Alright, we're doing Joni's Repose, whether I like to or not. This is actually a strangely hard area. That'll make sense as we go. It's not necessarily super hard, but why it's hard... I wonder where he gets his paper, though. Same. I have definite questions about Hollow Knight's... Hollow Knight's systems of how you make paper as I crash into things. None of this area is actually hard, but you'll have a lot of friendos after you all the time. And so that's the problem, is just everybody's going to try and fight you. And then you, like that, fall into the spikes. It's great. But this is one of my favorite spots, actually, in the whole game, visually. It's just getting to it is a lot of weird little fights. And also, everyone crashing into everyone else. I'm trying to remember where the next... Yeah, there you are. There we go. Like, it's not even that hard. It's just lots of little guys. You know? Lots of little guys. The basal human need to embrace spiky things, which is also why we befriend cats. Precisely. Like, see, nothing about this is hard. It's just a lot of little guys and not a lot of space. But I do love this spot once we get there. We're most of the way there now. If you haven't seen this, get ready for one of the prettiest spots in the whole game. Oh, that's actually fantastic. I wanted to get that stag so badly. I guess consider this major spoiler in terms of just stuff. Yeah. I just always love this space. It's just so pretty and calming. And here I am with my little Dung Defender crest. But it's like, how lovely is this? Yay. This area is so sad, I hear that. Like, this is so sad. I'm trying not to spoil the game too much, but hi, Joni. Good to see you. But it's still, like, I love that this game, which is trying so hard to have you fight stuff, can have such lovely, pretty spaces. I'm with you, Val, because it's so pretty and so lovely, and then even just the climb up through the butterflies, like, oh, I love it. It's so soothing, you know? Like, this game is so stressful, and then here you are after all that stress of getting to here, and you've worked so hard, and here you are surrounded by butterflies. It's a nice touch, you know? The outer zone is supposed to be filled with Joni's power, but the infected bugs who managed to invade it, that makes sense, yeah. The bot. I should make that shorter. But it's still just so lovely. It just makes me so happy. Okay, we've got the incoming break. Why did I not see the 30-second reminder? So, okay, incoming break in 15 seconds. We'll take a forced 5-minute break. Hopefully the ads will go through. Otherwise, we'll see how that goes. If the ads show up at a different time, we will work through that. And otherwise, thank you so much as always. Get some tea or coffee, whatever you need. See you soon. Oh, I switched sweaters. I'll have to change that. I like this sweater, but it doesn't feel quite right, you know? Alright, welcome to the second half of stream. Welcome back. I hope everyone got to de-shrimp, myself included, and maybe got some lovely water or tea or whatever you need for the evening. Oh boy. So, and hello, Zello. Yay, good to see you. Outfit change and change back. Yeah, Red, I am so looking forward to starting work on 3.0 so I can have more sweaters, because I really... Oh, hi Isaac, good to see you. Welcome back, thanks. I really want to have more sweaters. I mean, I like this sweater. It's very cute. And when I originally planned to debut, I was going to stream Botany Manor, and I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. And then we didn't stream Botany Manor. It's 6 a.m., Zello. Oh no, I hope you get some sleep. But I've fallen in love with the Halloween sweater, which isn't on this model, otherwise I'd put it on immediately. And I was all like, I could wear the Halloween sweater. I'm like, no, it's not Halloween. So I am working on a holiday model. I have 2 colors I'm working on and trying to figure out which one feels better. I should have planned this earlier, but I was so in love with Halloween that I just couldn't at that point. But now it's December, which, what? So, okay. Also, during the break, I asked Tuesday for like a hint of where to go. Not because I want to cheat, but because, you know, looking at the map, you know, and looking at already how many items I've already been working on and how big the map is, you know, I want this to eventually not be like an 8-10 stream thing. It should end eventually. So Tuesday walks over to me and says, your hint is sit and rest, sit and rest. And I'm all, no! Oh no. Which, if you haven't played Hollow Knight before, will make no sense. But if you played Hollow Knight, you know exactly where it's going. We're going to Dark Deep Nest after this. Yay. Yeah, like Tuesday said, we can spend 8 hours on one seed. And because I can only stream a couple hours at a time, I don't want to just be in one 10+ hour backtracking looking for 6 items. I'm not going to ask Tuesday to tell me exactly where to go normally. I don't actually know exactly what item it is. I know roughly where to go now, though. And I dislike it entirely. It's like the heart of Dark Deep Nest and a very cursed bench. So I'm not going there right now. I am going to finish where I am. But I'm all, no. It's fair as hell. You'll understand when we get there. Don't worry about it. Again, this is, for those who come in during the break, this is one giant Hollow Knight spider. It is Hollow Knight spider. One giant Hollow Knight spoiler with a lot of bugs. And there will be lots and lots of bugs if we get to Dark Deep Nest later. For now, this is pretty calm and pretty chill, which is why I'm staying to the nice areas, you know? It's nice like this. Just trying to remember where the exact... There is a way out from here that's a shortcut, and I'm trying to remember where it is. As I bash into things. You like spiders? Yeah, I think spiders are very cool. They're very cool dudes. But a lot of people have good reason to be afraid of spiders, and I would rather give as much warning as possible. Like, in a deep, dark abyss full of spiders that don't like you. Exactly what Tuesday's saying. Like, they're not really... So someone who can find certain spiders creepy, it's not really bad, but it's not the most comfy, you know? And it's dark, and kind of unpleasant as I bash into everybody. And this is why no one likes Joni's Repose. It's just kind of full of critters that want you dead. And there's lots and lots of them. Okay, I need to heal. Get out of here. Oh no. Am I going to die to this? Probably not. But at least heals first. Heals, then escapes. I totally did not take the shortcut. So it goes. What about the jumping spiders? Jumping spiders are super cute. Oh, they're just such good friends. They're like puppies. But yeah, I will say these are not cute jumping spiders, and there are definitely some areas in the game that are very uncomfy. Even if you're not afraid of insects or spiders, they're just uncomfortable, you know? And so I would rather acknowledge that discomfort than leave someone, oh, thank goodness, without a warning, you know? This gives me a spell that I can hit people with. Yay! Also known as Fireball. I've been running around with only one spell, and it's a great spell. Descending Dark is one of the best spells in the game, but it's very limiting for certain bosses. Oh, you love jumping spiders too, Valkas? You have a friend that trains them? Oh my gosh. Is there info on that on your Discord? Because I want to hear all about it. Like, that's so cool. Like, I need to hang on everyone else's Discords more. Like, I just love seeing what everyone else is up to. But I get so distracted right now. I'm like, oh right, must go hang out in Discords and see cool things. Alright, I'm just trying to see where I am, because, like I said, it's easy to miss stuff. It looks like I missed somebody. Let's go out this way, see if I can find it. There it is. Yay! Deep focus is not needed, but it's nice. Okay, keep going to the right. Okay, they have a TikTok. Good to know, Valkas. Thank you. Yeah, I totally get, like, it's so hard to keep track of everyone else's stuff right now. I feel like I've been just one giant distracted person right now for everything, so it's cool when you can catch up a little bit at least, you know? A little is a treat. Also, that's really cool. Like, I love when people have really cool specialized skills that they've been working on. It's just, it's such a labor of love for such kind of things, and raising tiny spiders, that's an absolute labor of love. Yay, 17 grubbles. There we go. Okay, nothing! Whee! I forgot how cursed this is. Give me just a second. Actually, well, not yet. Oh, Tuesday was very kind in making the second tea of the day, the nettle tea. And so I have the tea now, but I do not have the honey. So I was waiting for the rest of it. Let's see, I think I've got everybody here. And yes, the nettle tea. You're the unemployed Discord mod. Totally fair, Zello. Like, Discord moderation is a lot of work. That's no joke. Especially depending on how big the channel is. Let's over. Got the spoon. I should probably do peppermint tea for streaming. I feel like that'd be fun. But we are out of peppermint tea. We usually get this, there's sometimes a Costco pack of Smith tea. Like, it's so nice because it's so much cheaper. So, if you're into fancier teas at all, and you aren't ready for loose leaf, you want to do bag teas, usually Costco has, at least in the Pacific Northwest, I don't know about other areas, but you can usually get Smith tea at really deep discount through Costco, and it's great. Like, half price. It's wonderful. Sometimes we go and get like a bunch of stuff. They have the holiday edition right now of teas, and I looked at them. Oh, well, I hope you feel plenty appreciated, Zello. And hi, Davy. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Do you prefer Davy or full Davy Jones? Or do you like making "Grr, I'm a pirate" jokes? Whatever works. Whatever floats your boat. Whee! I forgot this is not there yet. I love this little spot. So, as you can see, nothing up my sleeve, nothing in there, and then you go down. Okay, so I need to get the hit right. Yeah. Oh, that's one. Okay, and then heal 2. And there you go. Thank goodness I got the projectile. Yes, this is really nice. And I totally forgot that Spore Shroom and Dung Defender, Defender's Crest, they work together. Which, by the way, again, just in case for anyone coming in who is new to Hollow Knight, just in case you didn't see the pin post, this is one giant Hollow Knight spoiler. So if you have not played Hollow Knight before, all the spoilers, all the time. I feel like I've been pretty light on spoilers, but I'm definitely just waltzing through parts of the game. So, just in case, you know? It's still, I think this is very much a game worth playing. Are you listening to songs in the background? Nice. Yeah, I understand being intimidated by Hollow Knight, though. That's 100% fair. Where do I feel like going next? I think I will... Actually, you're keeping your brain active? Nice, nice. I think, though, I will go back to Resting Grounds really quickly. I know I'm just nooming around. What I'm trying to figure right now is what the best route is. Oh, you just got Hollow Knight. You should not be on here. Like, I appreciate you joining in. That's very kind of you. But I am spoiling things so much. And there's a whole lot of stuff that's worth finding out the first time that I would, unless... Oh, and thank you for the... did a follow go through? I believe I heard a follow go through, which thank you for the follows. We have anonymous follows on here. So if you just want to lurk, that's totally fine. But yeah, I hope you have a great time and can come back. Next on Thursday, we'll be playing a non-Hollow Knight game. So I highly recommend that. But yeah, you should play the game. It's really, really fun. Like, I loved my first round. And you play Warframe, nothing is overwhelming. I hear that. But this is just a, like, look at the size of the map. Learning this map takes a while. And I've sunk in about 200 hours, and I'm considered to be a Hollow Knight baby. So that should tell you what the game is like. People who are like really, really into Hollow Knight have sunk in 500 to 1,000 hours. Easily. Like, let's see, I think I got everything actually. Let's see. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we got everything. So, definitely realize a lot of people play, like, this is a game where you can just spend so much time learning various skills and all that stuff, or like just learning where the secrets are. Which, oh god, gosh, I just realized I am going to really, really annoy Revik. Please be nice to me. Ooh, that's you in Souls games, Alcus? Nice. Okay. Please be nice, Revik. Please be nice. Yeah, I like the idea of Souls games, but I don't know. I've never really gotten into them, and I don't know why. Like, I think they're really cool games. I love how much stuff happens in them. But, like, Hollow Knight's one of the longest games I've played in a long time. And I don't even quite know how I got into Hollow Knight. Like, I think it's because I watch a Let's Player, New Frame Plus, or Playframe, and Dan made it look so much fun, and I was all like, oh my gosh, I gotta play now. Oh, you're considered a Teen 10 on Warframe after 2,000 hours? Nice, that's a lot. That's a total lot. Okay, did I not finish this area? I'm gonna go back down. Oh, there's a whole, I'm just checking the map to see what I should get while I'm here. So I'm definitely in the sort of wander around it. I'm trying to be not too distracted, but it's really hard not to be when I'm this close to just... I'm avoiding Deep Nest. Let's be honest, what's going on is I'm avoiding Deep Nest. 100% avoiding all the Deep Nest. If I can get away with not dealing with Deep Nest tonight, that would be great. You know? Let's see, oh, I need to go did I need to go this way? Oh, I do need to go that way. Okay. Oh, hi, you. Well, if you're having fun, Zelda, that's what matters. If you want to call... Like, there's nothing wrong with having a style you like of gaming and having fun with it. And yes, I know I can do Deep Nest Tuesday. You know, just like, I know it's what I should do. Yes, thank you for believing in me. I appreciate it. But I keep on forgetting that I now have abilities that I can bonk people with more easily. Okay. Just finish this zone. It's just there's a lot of like little fiddly bits where I feel like the logic would put stuff in just to make your life harder. And this is one of them. Which, speaking of which, like, if early game getting this much essence, or the rest of the 5 days. Zella, I'm just amazed you're here this early. Like, it's so early. 6 a.m. I'd be like, oh, wrong way. Thinking of the wrong section of the map. 6 a.m. is no joke. I used to have a job where I woke up at 6 a.m. and I do not miss those days. Good job, though. Just a lot, you know? This is what I was thinking of for the openings. Wee. Hi, Dryad. Good to see you. Good to see you. And we got a key. Nice. Oh, sheesh, you. Go away. Not Dryad, though. Oh, I'm keeping you awake. I'm glad I can help. Like, definitely understand that vibe of getting yourself up for the morning. Oh, 2 keys. Like for example, this, for parts of the game, this is critical. Thank you, Dryad. Monday and a Sunday, your weekend is made. Thank you. I did catch a bit of your stream too earlier. It looked really fun. I was just very tired. I had to wake up a lot. And your stream was helping me wake up. Yay. Let's see where I need to go next. Oh, I can get the last item here. Oh, you have an exam today? Good luck with that. Do not miss exams. Well, I'm just bashing into everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're just vibing? Nice, nice. Yeah, I actually kind of miss how chaotic my grad school exams were, but not all of them. I had certain exams where they were interesting, and I appreciated that, but definitely some of my exams I will never miss. Like, oh boy. I had to take extra statistics, and that was... Okay, I should explain. I like statistics very, very much. I think statistical analysis is super cool, and if I was in practice, I would talk all of your ears off, because I think statistical analysis is just the coolest thing. You know, you can learn so much about so many things just by doing it certain kinds of analysis, you know? And that's just, you know, as I bash into the fire. But when I was in grad school, I had to take basically 2 versions of the same class because there wasn't enough overlap between the 2 for me to get away with taking only 1. Valkus? No. Okay. Like, do you want to get into the chaos that is SPSS versus R versus Stata? Because I will go there. I will 100% go there. That's the problem. So the short of it is, I'm trying to do this as, I can try to remember, where exactly is the one it's just okay, cool. How do I explain this? Within statistical analysis, there are effectively 3 different programs that you can use: R, SPSS, and Stata. And which you use really depends heavily. I think I'll go back to to Crystal Peak. It depends on how you're doing your analysis. So all of them have the same base thing. Thank you, Val, because you're passionate about it. Yeah. So most of what you do in statistical analysis at its core is going to be variations on something called an ANOVA, or an analysis of variance, right? And so basically it's how distinct is everything from your average, effectively. There's more to it than I'm simplifying it aggressively. No, I'm just looking at the fact that it's, I don't think I fought Crystal Guardian yet. Did I? I am so not remembering what I've done in this game. Like, that's the Crystal Guardian bench available. That shouldn't be available. Let me check something. No, did I? Okay, that's bad. No, there we go. So what I was noticing is that I shouldn't have, it should only unlock what I have access. So I was like, that's not possible. There we go. Let's warp. But yeah, so in certain kinds of work, the types of analysis you need vary just a little bit. So like what I'm thinking about here is that, I'm just looking at the map. Okay, I can do crystallized mound. That could be fun. I'll do that first. How do I explain this? Depending on basically both how your department uses the math and how you're using your equations will depend on what you do. R, for example, is really it's the one of choice for folks in what you consider to be STEM fields in general, right? So R has its base protocol R, and then also has R Studio and R Commander, which Commander is what it sounds like. You can set up a command line and just code from there. So folks who are good at any kind of code usually stick to R Commander format because it's more intuitive. I mean, did I already? Oh, I did already do this. Okay. And then folks might use R Studio, which I believe uses Python. I know the one time Syl isn't here to have commentary. So, not that I want to make Syl uncomfortable more. I'd love to hear her thoughts on it, really, because I haven't played much with R Studio. I used R Commander. And, as I crash. But it's very clean. And so what's nice about R Commander is that you can pretty much plug and chug your code, which sounds really simplified because it is. You can sort of sit down and write your code, and then the next time you need it, you got it all ready to go, and you're set, and it's wonderful. And so a lot of learning R as a beginner is really learning how to think in R, because a lot of beginners aren't going to use really complex anything. They're going to do their set work, and they're going to keep going, and maybe if they have a different code they need to use, as I bash into things, for their research, their professor or PI will let them know and say, hey, you need to do X, Y, Z, and they'll go, oh no, and then they go do that. And once you get into the swing of it, it is actually, it's kind of like a dance. You learn your code, you learn what the code means, don't, as I crash into stuff, I'm gonna heal, and it's really fun. I really, really enjoy working with R when I'm in practice. Just want to get that out of my way, because this is going to be horrible. I really, really hate the hunters. Oh, bah. In contrast, why I have such loathing for SPSS and Stata is that they are, I just want my setup right, and it's like, no, we're going to just be miserable. No. There we go. Much better. They're all drop-down menus to do SPSS and Stata, and it is, I was given in grad school giant like 20-page handouts of just how to use the drop-down windows. And again, this wasn't that long ago. And so I'm sitting there having finished using R, reading this protocol and going, what? What are we doing? We're all technically somewhat skilled here, and R can be used by non-STEM protocols. Why are we doing this? Why are we suffering? Because the STEM fields are all like, you can all code. We had like 2-hour classes just learning how to do basic code. The other classes, they're like, we don't trust any of you to code, and so we're going to give you giant handouts. And I'm all like, no. And there were so many handouts. Yeah, do I type a couple words? Do I hunt through 4 different menus? Tuesday, that's basically it. And hi Roz, good to see you. Yeah, and I was so miserable. Like, I'm sure it's a fine program. Like, if you are not intuitively skilled at code, or your department can't give it to you to give the practice time in, there is no shame in doing what you can, you know? Like, none. No shame whatsoever. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, and sometimes that means suffering, you know? Like right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, let me hide. Please, let me hide. Suffer as I have suffered. Yes! That was at least rewarding. Payback! Okay. Oh, is the audio not working? Oy. Okay, give me just a second, because I do have audio up, but so how's that? The audio is very quiet, so I'm going to up this over here. Okay, back. Continue. How's that sounding? That should be pretty loud. How's that? Much more audible. Yay. Okay. Please let me live. I'm just really scared with how low my healing is. Okay. Oh dear. Am I just going to crash into everything? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, give me just a second. I'm like, so there's an item to the right and an item to the left, and I'm looking at my health and going, oh boy. Oh, no! And it's soul! Are you kidding? Well, I can do this. It's just, can I do it on one soul hit? Is it really bad that I'm tempted to ask Tuesday if I have to finish this area? Oh, no. Oh, well, we'll come back. That solves that problem. Okay, fine. Can't win them all. We'll just go back, do it again. It's not like the area is super hard. It's just a little distracting as a treat, you know? Yeah, I know where I need to go. Just double check. I did too well on the bosses, so now it's rewarding me with crashing into things. As it should. Gotta have the game scuff instead of just the tech scuff. There we go. We'll just go back and try again. Oh, are you kidding? Okay, fine. Crash and burn. But that's okay. We're gonna make it through. I really want that money. Okay. Let's go. Just really fine. Just heal here where I can, because there's a nice amount of soul to be had. There we go. Get that soul, and then we go again. Because we can do this. We've got a good amount of soul, good amount of health, and it's not that far. Try again. At least it's not Path of Pain, you know? We're gonna have problems. I have a bad feeling we're gonna have to do Path of Pain. I don't wanna, you know? I don't have to do Path of Pain. I don't want to do Path of Pain. Okay, what you gonna do? Are you gonna come for me? Actually, accept my offering of pain. Nope, you're just... Okay, that was... Come on, let's go. There we go. Making life easier for myself when I can, you know? Might as well... And then this, we can just get some extra health, because I really don't want to come back here if I don't have to. It's not the hardest area. It's just because of all the crystal hunters... And this. Nothing about this is super hard. It's just unpleasant. You know, if I can avoid it, great. Alright, we have nice health. Yay. Thank goodness. Yes, the double warnings for de-shrimping, because I probably need them. Alright. Phew! Part 1 done. So there's an item up there, and there's an item that continues it. There we go. Yay. Not worth, but hey, progress, you know? Yay. That completes the area. Yay. Yeah, very glad folks who don't want to play the game aren't watching, because this is just so many spoilers. But it's fun. I do love how... Okay, that was... Well, we got money. And we learned a valuable lesson about healing, I guess. That works. Okay, there we go. That's this area. Yay. Thank you, Tuesday. Let's see. So that's Crystallized Mound completed. I kind of just want to warp, because it's not that the dark room is hard. I just don't want to deal with it when I don't have to. That, and it's also a good reset point for... So what I need to do now is start this climb. As you can see, I've got like half of it cleared up if you look at the middle of the map, and how there's a lot to the right that's just not touched. I need to access a bench in the middle that'll make it easier to sort of go back and forth, because there's a lot of opening levers I have to do for this section. And a really cool view. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up on the left side and just work on opening all of that. Nothing super hard, but it just takes a bit. And it's cool. I think this is one of my favorite areas for just how it thinks about its map. Like you can just go noom. It has a lot of cool little puzzles. No, I'm going the wrong way. One of those times where I wish I had compass. Like, do I know the map? Yes. Do I get lost anyway sometimes when I'm checking things? Yes. Like, this is a very, very large map, and just a lot to keep in mind as you're doing stuff. And just a lot of lasers. Hey, Destroyer, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you got a sticker. Everyone can get a sticker if you haven't already. It's like, we have this. Which... always takes me a second. Oh, really? I was right there. Oh well, because I was too close to the hitbox. Those rude hitboxes not letting me pass. There we go. And there we go. Yay. So at least opens that up, and now we can continue on to this side and open the levers on this side. There's just a lot of levers, which is why there's a lot of actual rando stuff about levers. I think there's a rando just for levers you can do, because there are so many levers. It's just like that in this game, which is kind of cool. Like, if you feel like going for all the levers, you can do that, which I just realized I should not have mentioned that, given that I still need to plan the evil rando. I'm working on it. It's not that I haven't planned it. So for those of you who don't know, when I got affiliate, before I got affiliate, I joked that if I got affiliate, or when I got affiliate really, I would do a very, very evil item randomizer. Because, well, Kami kept on mentioning grass randomizers, and I was like, you know, I'll try it once, you know? It's funny, we'll give it a shot, it'll be silly, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get in a few weeks, so it won't really matter, you know, like, and I went and got affiliate already. So I need to work on that. And we're still building it because I don't really know what I want it to do. Not in a bad way, in like, if we're gonna do grass rando, there's certain things we want to have. Do we want to have it be Cursed Nail? Evil Monday. I don't think Monday's too nice to be evil. Thank you, Valkus. The classic, I thought I had more time. You are so right, Red. But yeah, so nothing big, just I need to go plan it. And, yeah, see another one of these. This is a bit harder. I'm much worse at this one. Go. Yay, halfway through. You Monday looks guilty about it. That's about right, Tuesday. I will say I should show you all how much sillier the cat model is, but I don't really want to go there yet, you know? The cat model is a lot, though. I was surprised by the cat model's silliness. But I do love the Coco Cat. Grub! Yay! Okay. Yeah, you see now the bottom is mostly cleared. I need to go up and back now, but now all the puzzles are opened. Ready for Evil Monday. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. I don't know what I'd do for evil. Like, I just am like, we can all have cake. Let's just have cake. That sounds nice. Why be evil when there is cake? But what I'm most surprised by is still how little I can swear. Like, I swear like a sailor. I have done a lot of STEM work, even when they drink coffee. Thank you, Red. I can't even handle the smell of coffee. Like Tuesday said, I can't be in the room when coffee is being brewed. It makes me really get a headache pretty fast, actually. I'm very surprised at how, because like everyone's always like, you're from Seattle, you must have a favorite Starbucks, because when I went to school, I'd just come from living in the area, and they're like, so what's your favorite Starbucks? Have you been to the one in Pike Place Market, the first Starbucks, which isn't the first Starbucks. It's not. It's like the third. But do people know that? No, that's fair. I get not knowing that, but it is the third Starbucks, I believe. It's definitely not the first. You have your Monday repellent beside your laptop. Well, I'm glad you like coffee. See, Josh gets it. It isn't the first. It isn't the first. It's the oldest standing Starbucks. But even the labeling on the store says the first. So you can tell someone's from the Seattle area because they're like, that Starbucks. It always has a long line, no matter the weather. It's always full. And everyone's always like, oh, wow, I got to go. And I'm like, I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but it's not worth it. If you want a good Starbucks experience when you're visiting Seattle area, go to the Roastery. Even if somebody doesn't drink coffee, I say go to the Roastery. All right. Because the Roastery is very big and it has cool equipment. I went once and it's just very, very cool. All right, so we're taking bets on... You've never been to the Roastery, Josh? I've only been once. I was there for... like... a minute. I can barely breathe in there. This is one of those things where it's not worthwhile to tell people the truth. Very true Tuesday. Like, oh, angry as hell because you want good coffee, go to Mom and Pop Diner. Yeah, there are plenty of apparently very good coffee shops in the area. I can't handle the smell of coffee. It's overwhelming and uncomfortable to me. Like, if you want to drink coffee, please go have the coffee. More for you. Excellent. But I can't handle the smell. It's so intense, and there's actually a Starbucks in downtown Seattle. I can't even go in the front door because the smell is too much for me. All right, I have to do Crystal Guardian. Can I wake you up? Oh, hi. Okay, so much for being subtle here. I thought that would take a lot longer. Like, what even just happened? I have died to Crystal Guardian before. That was loud. Like, not in a while, but I thought that would at least go through another scream or two. Like, you'll have to duel him left-handed, apparently Tuesday. The Naochi Valkas reminded me, like, one of my favorite places when I was, like, random places to take people in Washington State. There's I haven't been in a while, so it might not be there good anymore. There's a tiny, tiny bakery in Sultan called the Sultan Bakery. Very exciting name. And I just love going there because it's just so chill and cute. And it's one of those places where you can get like a giant thing of chili with slices of white bread. And it's just really, really fun. You know, just like, it's a joy. There's a Starbucks roastery across the street from your office, Red. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going personally. Unless, like, I am not a coffee enough person to have an opinion on it, but I feel like what's more interesting with the roasteries is more like what bakeries they're working with. Because sometimes they're working with really cool local bakeries that you might not see anywhere else, or they may be doing like limited collabs with them, and that I think is really, really cool. What about the weapon called Logic works on you? Fair Zella. Yeah, this is more for me about having... I'm not sure... I'm clearly more powerful than I thought I was when I started the game, and that's throwing my brain. There we go. And we are working towards the end of this area, thank goodness. So this is the first half of Crystal Peak, which is just very pretty and lovely and chill. And now we get to work on the second half. This is definitely a big area when you're new. Like, this is intimidating, because also it actually has a third area. But for the main completion, you come back here later with this area as I yes, you parry. This is the other area where you can go up to the peak top. But we're not going to do that right now. Right now, we're just going to continue this area and get another grubble and join the conga line. Whee! I could go do this faster, but I don't know, just something about joining the conga line that feels right. What did you buy for the exams, Ella? I mean, like, you should definitely just be getting rest and preparing for your exams. That's important. I do not miss exam time. That was rough. Like, I feel like you can never feel too prepared for exams. Hello. Come on, let me parry. As I bash into everything. Okay, no worries, Ella, either way. But yeah, like, there's a lot to be had with preparing for exams, and I definitely do not miss that. Like, yay, free heals. But yeah, like I said earlier, I still miss some of the exams, but the exams that I missed were not, like, exams where you had to do multiple choice. I'm talking more like exams where you wrote papers, because I found the papers interesting. And that's entirely separate. Like, paper exams versus multiple choice and short essay speed stuff. No, I'm talking things where you had like a week. That's way different. And I agree with you. I don't miss classical stuff. Like, I don't miss college. I miss a lot of the people from college because they were cool people, but I don't miss like the stress of college. Whee! Oh yay, Dragon sticker, yay! And Weaver Song. We'll have buddies. So, do I have to? Oh, there's this is a challenge room, and I'm trying to decide if I have to do the full challenge room, and I just remember there's an item I need to pick up, which means I have to do the challenge room. It's like, okay, ba 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 ba, wee. This room was so intimidating when I first did it. Oh, that was not worth. Fine, we'll finish it though. Finish the challenge. Alas, I do not have that much in Skills Tuesday, but I have some. You know, like, I'm at least decent at Hollow Knight. I used to be like, I'm a baby, and then I started doing certain things where I can no longer call myself a Hollow Knight baby. Pro Gamer Monday. Thank you, Red. Like, this area used to scare me so much, you know? Like, it's really, really intimidating when you first do it. It's still pretty intimidating. Because, like, it's just planning around it, you know? There we go. One bash. That's okay. You're a baby, carry me. I understand that feels Zello. Like, and I definitely think I have to just accept that I am no longer complete baby. And that's fine. It's just a weird feeling, you know? Like, I think of myself as being okay at the game. And then I was playing the Archipelago, and I was very fast. And I was like, oh yeah, no. Is a pro gamer the inverse of a retro gamer? I'm not sure. But with that, we've defeated all of the basics. Basically everything but the upper area is now cleared for Crystal Peak, except for one more boss. Do I feel like testing my luck? I feel like I'm pushing my luck with every boss right now. This has been too nice of a round, you know? But do I try anyway? Sure, why not? If I die, at least the bench is right there. So, here we go again. Oh, that's the one problem. Okay. Please get some heals. And ah. Just a second while I finish this up. Well, that worked. That worked. Yay. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Thorns of Agony. Okay, so at least, at the very least, we can say hi to Slubro and we can impress her. Yay. Okay, so that's 3 bosses. We're now at the upper bench. So we're going to head up and go check out the view. It's a really cute little thing. I'm just glad that I've cleared basically everything now. Not the enemies, but at least the way is clear. We can go up. Keep going up as we go. I'm just hoping, I love how I'm like, I really should go to Deep Nest. I know I should, but I don't feel like doing it right now, and that's okay. There's a hidden item, and I'm not in the mood to deal with it. It's not the hardest room. You got basic arcanes. You're awarded the crown of mid-May player. That's still a crown, Zello. Still a crown. Yep. So, yep, I went as far away from Deep Nest as I possibly can in the game. Because I can. and no one can stop me. I should parry those guys better, but you know, one problem at a time. That and this does benefit from being dealt with, because it's like, this is a lot of items, and you can see, like, even up there, it's a good number of checks. So it's worth doing, and I'm just avoiding what I need to do, and that's okay. It's like, no matter what, unless all of the items are down in Deep Nest, this still had to be cleared. And I just hate this challenge room. It's horrible. So, as you can see. So the problem with this area isn't that it's super hard. You can't, it's very, very tight. And there's a lot of stuff in it. And you will bash into everybody. There we go. That went much better than it usually goes. Normally for me, I do that a lot instead. Your friend thinks you're super strong? That still counts. See? You're super strong to someone. Ah. Okay. Am I gonna get stuck? Well. No matter what, it matters that you think you are smart and strong, because that does help your brain a lot. There's nothing wrong with thinking well of yourself as long as it's not, like, too far, you know? Okay. At least I'm healing. Okay. Do I feel like... I love how 3 bosses, no problem, get stuck in challenge room. Because normally I don't, what I normally do is I monarch wings out of here. And that's the other problem, is you get stuck at the beginning of it. Okay. For the sake of my sanity and my shame. Speaking of which, I should not insult my own gaming, because I'm doing fine. I just get stuck in some spots, like everybody. We're all learning our games at our own speeds and our own ways. And some stuff people will be better at than others. I'm pretty good at following the map. Other people are really good at bosses. It's all taking all your strengths and working with them. Positivity for the day. But seriously though, like, for me, it's never been about the bosses in this game. It's always been about learning. And I've always felt like every time I've played the game, I've learned something new. And I think that's really cool. Whether about myself, or about how I play, or about a little bit of lore. Because this game has so much lore. If you're very good at dying though, Zello, that means that you are working on learning how to not die. And, like, when I started this game, I was very, very bad at everything. And then you get better. And I think that's really cool. So, maybe you need a game like this one, where you can build up your confidence. Because, yeah, definitely when I started, like, I was always so worried about this game, because there's a lot of, let's see, I have to remember, there's a bunch of hidden stuff, and I remember where they all are. There they are. That's one. Okay, that was, at least I got a healing. That's nice. I will take heals. Thank you, kindly. Can I go back up? But yeah, I feel like all games are about learning anyway, and if you're having fun, that's what really matters. Come on, there we go. Oh, Zello again, what matters is, were you having fun, and do you feel like you learned from it, you know? Because sometimes you'll just have a really hard time, even, like, okay, last stream, I had a really hard time with the boss I did ahead of time, and I just thought that it would be really hard this time, because I practiced, and so I was trying to make sure that it worked well, and it's definitely weird, you know? Tuesday. Yes. Gotta have a bit of hubris. But yeah, like, sometimes you just gotta practice a boss. Sometimes you suffer through it and wonder what's happening. Just trying to remember if this is one. Yep. Or, like, even learning this had secret areas. I did not know my first playthrough that there were secret areas. That I had to learn later. So, sometimes you just learn as you go. Sometimes you find out after a bunch of boss practices that you were doing it wrong. Ask me how I know. But what matters really is that you're having fun. Because if you're having fun, then you can work through it. And sometimes you're not having fun and it's worth taking a break. Ooh, and now get to the top. Okay, I really like the top of this. There's so many... yes, quick slash, Cowboy Cadence, and welcome back. I do like how many clues the game has. Like, I missed a lot of these the first time. You see these little crystals right here? How they look just simple and it's easy to just hit them and miss them? That's a clue! Yay, we have a clue by 4. Crystal style. And it could lead you into a trap if you're not careful. It is very easy to get hit in the face doing that, but it is the way you're supposed to go. It is Also just very easy to get hit in the face in this part of the game anyway. Yeah. And even you don't have to, if you don't even have to learn and improve, you don't want to. Very true. Like, Hornet calls us to get good. Tuesday agreed. But you can sit back and chill out with your Kalimos. Yeah, I think this game is usually on sale with the Steam Cello, so you might be able to find it for like a couple bucks. I think it's highly worth the spend, but it's also worth going in as blind as you can. Mind you, I am doing things at such a speed, and I'm ignoring all the NPC chatter, so you'll get a lot more when you're doing it yourself. And that's it. That is this section. Whee! We get to go back down. I think that's cool. There actually are 2 exits for that, but now we've cleared most of what we can, except for healing items for Crystal Peak. Alright, trying to decide where to go to next. I'm thinking I will warp over to Dirtmouth, because that would be a wise thing to do. I just haven't checked on Sly in a bit. I know we don't have Shopkeeper's Key, but I don't remember what he has. Not against Mass Shard. I mean, we need to save money, but we have a lot of money. So, if we're talking money in this game, so I have 4,000 Geo, and then I have all these items down here, which will give me another 3-ish thousand Geo. So we're doing okay. We can spend a little money as a treat and get some more Mass Shards. Yay. Alright, what I'm going to do here, oh, I can't. I was like, do we have Crossroads open? We do not. So I'm going to warp. We're getting low on time. And Tuesday, let me know if the snooze actually shows up. Since I've broken everything else, we should have a snooze or incoming ads very soon. We'll see if the ads work, since everything's been broken today. Nothing like learning from the game or Twitch as you go. Okay, so Stag Nest. I am going to do Stag Nest, and then we'll probably wrap up there, because we're not going to be able to do Deep Nest for all the item checks super quickly. I'll do it anyway just to cover it. Okay, you're saving up? That's totally reasonable. Save for the games that bring you joy. Like, I got this game so long ago that it's definitely covered cost of entry, as it were. But this is one of my favorite little moments, which, again, spoilers, we're setting up for it. Let's go over here. Even when I'm in a randomizer, I love setting up this little spot. So, what we have here, back up, we are in the Stag Nest. So, if you were playing the game normally, when you first talk to the stag, he calls himself the Last Stag, and he explains that he's been alone, wandering Hollow Knight, hoping for someone basically to give purpose to what he's been up to, because there's no one who's up for taking rides anymore. And so, as we go through the game, we open new accesses for him, so he can start to rebuild everything that he's lost. And at the very, very end of getting all of the map, he says, I've got one last spot, basically. Can we go there? And this is that spot. This is the Stag Nest. And if you look in the background, you can see this is the egg room. If you look in the back of the lower area, you can see, sadly, all of his fallen brethren. He feels alone. But right here, in this spot, is an empty, fresh eggshell. And so every time, I just love coming back here, because what it does is it unlocks my favorite little bit of super cute NPC dialogue. Because, let's go. We're gonna go. So remember, he calls himself the Last Stag. And if you're curious what I mean by I'm referencing that, is watch the name change at the bottom left of the screen. And I'll read the entire thing, because it makes me so happy. It's like this one little tiny cute thing in this kind of sad game. See, there's his name. What do you think of my home, little one? It was full of life once. Stags coming and going, swapping stories of the places they'd been and the passengers they'd met. For a long time now, I've considered myself the only one remaining. The Last Stag. But being in the nest again, there's something in the air. A smell, or a warmth, or a presence, perhaps? Could it be other stags have made their way out into the wider world? Yes, I will hold on to that hope. My kin, still alive, still out there, journeying beyond these lands. But for me, I could never abandon the stagways, not as long as passengers still need them. I can tell you still have important work to do. I will be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Let us enjoy the old stagways of this kingdom together a little longer. So now he's the old stag, and it's so good, especially if you've played the full game. So I hate spoiling that, but it makes me so happy. It's like this little guy, he's having his moment, and we've given it to him. That's a thing we've done. And I appreciate that Hollow Knight included that little sweet moment in what is otherwise often a very stressful game. Yay. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to do a couple things I hate, like, removing from the cuteness. First, what I'm going to do, I'm just checking to see what options I have. Oh boy. What I'm trying to figure out is I am going to set myself... Oh, you don't get it, Solo? Yeah, so again, he thought he was the last stag. He thought he was all alone. In fact, we can go back, look around. Here are all his fallen brethren. So he's thought he was alone, possibly for a very, very long time. And he's been trying to do everything by himself for a long time. But now he knows he's not alone. There's someone out there. He's not the last of his kind. And so he's now the old stag, not the last stag. And it's cute and sweet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, where do I want to warp? I'm just trying to decide. I'm setting myself up for Deep Nest. I will do Deep Nest next round. I just don't want to. Yeah, it's so adorable because it makes me so happy. It also means a lot more when you've been working on this whole time. So, like, usually by the time you get here, you've been kind of hanging out with him for at least 10 to 20 hours. Like, you don't see him all the time, but if you need to go somewhere. So, you've seen me using this, right? This is the warp system. This is a bench warp system. It's a quality of life update that only exists outside of vanilla. When you are in the game, normally, the only way you can jump areas is by talking to the stag and taking one of these routes or a tram. So you're with him a lot, and he talks to you at every single stag station. So you get to know what he's been up to. He sort of encourages you, and he's one of the most nice, talkative people in the whole game. And so to have him have this little moment, it really does hit harder when you've beaten the game. But for right now, it's still just a wonderful moment to relive. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see, I'm just trying to decide where to warp to set up for the rest of the thing. So I'm going to call it a night shortly. Let me see. What's a good warp? I think we're going to start with Mantis. Actually, wait, I'm just going to look at the map quickly. I'm trying to decide what's the least evil route for next time. Like, I know where I'm going. So where I'm trying to go, do you see that spot in the far left with all the icons on it? I need to go there. What I'm trying to decide is the best route to go there, because there aren't very many benches. So I think I actually need to start at Mantis Village next round, because that's probably that, or I'm just trying to decide what makes the most sense for fun. Wait, I have the tram. So maybe we do King Station, go down, take the tram over. That sounds fun. Okay, so let's warp over to King Station. Oh, thanks for the follow. We have anonymous follows over here. So if you want to say hi, great. If not, totally appreciate it. And we are finishing up for the end of stream, so totally glad you're here. Just better let you know we're finishing up soon. Let's see. Let's go to city. Just trying to decide where I want to. Just thinking through it all. Warp. Yay. All right. So we're going to wrap up here in City of Tears, which is a lovely place to wrap up. Pause this, and then we'll go. Okay, actually, Tuesday, are you seeing anything about the ads? Because I'm not seeing anything, actually. For some reason, that's weirding me out. Getting me a bit concerned. So we'll pause here, and we'll switch to the chatting screen, and we'll see if the ads show up. If they do, we will finish the ads just for the sake of not... Oh dear. Well, we'll try and wrap up quickly then. Let me switch over, and we'll get going. Yay. Give me just a moment while I switch out of Hollow Knight. There we go. It's a little distracting. You know how it is. I love this game, but I'm still working on given how many things I broke in OBS, I want to get the background noise to a minimum. Okay, so we're going to wrap up as long as the bots let me. But first off, thank you so much for coming by. Whether you hung out in the background or you decided to come in and chat, I always appreciate it. And also thank you to Tuesday for modding. And just a second, I'm going to drink some tea, because I have a lot of nettle tea, and I was talking a lot. Wow. Like, my voice is going, but I'm kind of impressed. Like, this was a very chatty stream, and you were all great, and I'm not too dead. That's a good sign, especially for next week. We'll see. I'll explain next week after I see how I'm healing tomorrow because, oh yes, thank you, Red. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate it. I am waiting to see how my recovery goes tomorrow. If tomorrow goes well, I'll explain what I'm talking about for next week on Thursday. So the next stream for the week, the only other stream for the week, will be on Sunday, or am I saying Sunday? Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. EST. We'll be continuing with Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley, and thank you, Josh. I will absolutely rest. If I am not in good shape, I will not do it, but I just want to see how recovery goes first, and then I'll make the decision. I am not going to do my plan if I don't have complete health, because you'll all understand when we get there. Oh, you'll be coming in more, Zello? Great. But yeah, so next will be Snufkin. I actually had, I did actually reread the Twitch TOS, and we are closer to hitting TOS violations than I thought for a game that's that cute. So I'm going to reread them again before we go. It's not the worst, it's just, we're in some interesting territory for a game that's about breaking down parks. I was surprised. I was like, really? Yeah, really, I was closer than I thought. That being, oh, thank you, Focus, thank you. I'm so glad you make it. I hope I can catch more of your streams. I'm so glad you're back too. I feel like shout outs for almost everyone in chat because almost everyone here is an excellent streamer. I'm always glad to see your streams, so it's glad you can come here too. Yay! But yeah, I want to see how Thursday goes, and then we'll make the decision and hopefully be able to start streaming on Monday mornings. But again, gotta confirm first. I'll explain what's going on for Monday mornings when we get there. All right. Now, please, Tuesday, do we have ads incoming? I don't want to lose people because of the ads. That was horrible. I feel like my goal really is going back and figuring out why and how I've broken all of OBS. And thank you for this news. Much appreciated. All right, let's find someone to raid, shall we? Go see who's on. An actual problem I had last time was it turned out that almost everyone starts at like 6:15, you know? And I was all, no, because last time Raindrop started like seconds after I turned off for the day. And I was all, what? How did I do so well on the timing, I guess? All right. Let's see, try to decide, do we want something more chill or something more a bit silly? Because Mafu and Greya are doing party animals. And then, I don't know Earl very well, but okay. So Earl, or Earliest T, has kittens and a kitten cam, and it's usually really, really cute. It's super chill, like, it's a very, very chill stream. It's pretty much stare at kittens, the stream. And they're about a month old, and they're really cute, and really energetic now. But I don't know if everyone wants to go stare at kittens. You know, like, I agree with Tuesday, like, very hard to argue against kittens, you know? Like, I'm allergic to cats, so I'm just like, kittens. That's always why if you're seeing me going like, can someone show me your cats? I will look at all the cat photos. I love cats so much. Yeah, here at Zella, I would hug all of them and boop their little snoots if they would let me. Okay. I think I've convinced everyone that we need to stare at kittens. So I am going to first prep the read message. So we have it. Yay! And I don't think we really even need to do a raid message for the record. Hi, Ryan, it's good to see you. Like, this is a really, really quiet stream, so I think more. I mean, do we want to raid? I'm not kidding. This is like the most quiet stream. It's even quieter than like when Sleepy's studying, and so I'm all. Do we raid out? Like, I'm not saying don't raid. More like, do we want to do raid messages? This is like. Tuesday, can you go check how active the stream even is? Because I can't do that right now. Okay, is the dual button's broken too? Thank you for the heads up. All right, so what I'm going to do tonight is fix OBS and figure out how we broke everything. Because that's weird and fascinating. I'm going to grab some water because thank you for the hydrate, Isaac. Everybody hydrate. So, okay, we will raid Earliest T. And I guess... let's see how the vibe is, because I've never raided into Earl, but it's very quiet. It's very much a co-working, chill stream usually with the kittens. And so if it's seeming really quiet, let's just go in and go, kittens. And if it's being kind of active, we'll say hi. How does that sound? Because I don't want to interrupt if it's really, really quiet, you know, because that doesn't feel right for the kittens. Okay, so with all that in mind, thank you so much for coming by. I'm so glad you could make it. I hope you had a lovely, comfy, cozy time as I fought a lot of bosses, and next week will be even more terrifying with the joy that is Deetna, so get ready for that. And with that, let's scamper campers! Yay! Bye! Yay.